in their place, so they will shut up and suffer. Before embarking on the journey of confronting a narcissist, remember this: it will be one of the toughest battles you'll face. Many have endured manipulation and control from narcissists for extended periods. The road to change will be arduous, but the rewards will outweigh the struggle. Narcissists exhibit cruelty because they lack empathy for others' feelings. Consequently, they react with anger and fail to perceive situations from others' perspectives. Minor triggers can evoke intense fear in them, prompting confrontations, name-calling, derogatory remarks, withdrawal, or silent treatment. Their demeanor may turn icy and aloof, a stark contrast to overt rejection. Recognizing that a narcissist is unlikely to change is pivotal. Redirecting your energy toward more fulfilling pursuits becomes possible once this realization sinks in. While the battle may persist throughout your life, the eventual victory makes every effort worthwhile. Explore these 10 strategies for putting a narcissist in their place, saving the most surprising revelation for last. Stick with us until the 10th point, and prepare to be astounded by its ingenuity. 1. Employ the power of naming. Addressing a narcissist by their name hits close to home. It disrupts their sense of superiority and can unnerve them. By using their name, you signal that you're not intimidated by their antics. Maintain eye contact and repeat their name during conversations. Since narcissists often dehumanize others, hearing their name underscores your emotional intelligence and sets you apart. Consistently employing this tactic can throw them off balance. 2. Stay firm on the topic. Prevent the narcissist from derailing the conversation. They may attempt to shift topics to escalate conflict and render you incapable of engaging in productive discourse. Refuse to allow this tactic to succeed. Always steer the conversation back to its original focus. Don't give them the satisfaction of diverting attention from the matter at hand. Maintain your composure and resist the urge to retaliate if they resort to personal attacks. Refuse to be drawn into their cycle of aggression and maintain your cool despite their provocations. 3. Reject responsibility for their emotions. It's natural to experience sadness or anger, regardless of others' opinions. Don't internalize accusations of being overly sensitive. Remain composed and steadfast in your emotional boundaries. Let the narcissist express their anger without shouldering the blame for their mood. Refusing to accept responsibility for their emotions prevents them from manipulating you into compliance. Remember, their emotional state is their responsibility, not yours. Stand firm in this understanding, knowing that their feelings do not dictate your actions. 4. Embrace silence in the face of negativity. When faced with toxic behavior, refuse to engage. Whether it's insults, gossip, yelling, or belittling, don't give them the satisfaction of a response. Narcissists thrive on attention, even if it's negative. By refusing to engage when they exhibit such behavior, you withhold the fuel they crave. Their anger seeks a target, and if you continue to engage with them despite their hostility, it only reinforces their behavior. Break this cycle by disengaging completely when they resort to such behavior. 5. Guard against self-deception. Empaths are susceptible to falling for the narcissist's facade. Despite sensing falsehood, they may empathize with the narcissist's plight and attempt to rationalize their behavior. If you suspect deceit, seek clarity. Verify the facts objectively rather than succumbing to emotional manipulation. Empaths' compassionate nature can lead them astray, so anchor yourself in reality by seeking concrete evidence. Resist the temptation to make excuses for the narcissist or wish for a different reality. 6. Expose their deceit. Narcissists excel at gaslighting, attempting to make you doubt your sanity. Stay composed and assertively challenge their falsehoods. Document important details for reference and share your concerns with trusted friends and family. Engage with the narcissist in the presence of others to hold them accountable. Ensure that all evidence is clear and accessible. When they realize that you're exposing their lies, they may attempt to manipulate the narrative to suit their agenda. However, persisting in your truth will only deepen the hole they're digging for themselves. Surround yourself with those who recognize your integrity. Anyone who aligns with the narcissist's falsehoods isn't worthy of your company. Forge authentic connections with individuals who appreciate your genuineness, paving the way for a more fulfilling life. 7. Courage over fear. Facing a narcissist without fear is the first step to unveiling their true nature. Fear is their weapon of choice, designed to manipulate and control empaths. Seeking help from others while in fear often leads to disappointment, as many hesitate to intervene. However, narcissists' web of lies eventually unravels, exposing their deceitful facade. Despite their attempts to twist the truth and turn others against you, overcoming fear reveals your inherent power. Surround yourself with genuine support and watch as your life and well-being flourish. In the tumult of a narcissistic relationship, clarity emerges and their ego-driven charade crumbles. Trusted allies recognize the toxic energy they emit, steering clear of their influence. As you invest in authentic connections and nurture a positive environment, falsehoods lose their grip, paving the way for truth to prevail. 8. Maintain balance in your world. Narcissists demand center stage in every aspect of life, craving constant validation. However, it's essential to remind yourself that you're not alone in this world. Just as signs in zoos warn against feeding animals, resist feeding the narcissist's ego. Overindulging their vanity only exacerbates their instability, inflating their sense of superiority. Refraining from excessive praise prevents them from further destabilizing your confidence. Instead, maintain a balanced approach, neither elevating nor demeaning them. By denying them the fuel they seek, you protect your self-assurance from their attempts to undermine it. 9. Ease your burden. Narcissists often resort to pressure tactics, coercing you into actions you're uncomfortable with to fulfill their desires. Resist succumbing to their demands. Grant yourself the time and space to deliberate on whether you wish to comply. You have the agency to walk away or disregard their demands altogether. Assert your autonomy and refuse to be coerced into activities against your will. Approach the situation with composure and assertiveness, aiming to avoid triggering their combative tendencies. Express how their words and behaviors impact you, even if they fail to comprehend or show empathy. Persevere in standing your ground without surrendering to their manipulation tactics. 10. Master the art of no. Individuals with narcissistic tendencies often prioritize their own interests above all else. They may intrude upon your privacy, dictate your emotions, or claim credit for your achievements. Conversely, they might disregard boundaries, oblivious to personal space or social norms. Therefore, it's imperative to establish and enforce clear boundaries. Embrace the simplicity of asserting no firmly and resolutely when necessary. Believe in your ability to uphold your boundaries and don't waver in your resolve. Refrain from issuing ultimatums. Instead, set firm boundaries and hold steadfast. Embrace the power of no as a tool to safeguard your autonomy and protect your well-being from narcissistic intrusion. Now that you've discovered effective strategies for dealing with narcissists, if you're an empath grappling with such individuals, we trust you're feeling empowered. If you enjoyed this content, explore similar videos by following the links provided. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment saying, "I subscribed," for more insightful content. Your feedback matters, and will personally respond to comments that resonate with you. Have you ever felt trapped in a relationship or situation where your voice seems powerless? The driving force behind these self-centered individuals' behavior lies in their insatiable thirst for control, a potent weapon they wield with ruthless precision. While it's no surprise they resort to dubious tactics to solidify their dominion, fear not. There are ways to shield yourself from their intricate manipulation webs. Today, brace yourselves as we unveil 10 scenarios that strike terror even into the hearts of narcissists. Without further ado, let's dive in. Number 1. Pushing back. Narcissists thrive on the euphoria of domination, relishing in the exercise of their perceived omnipotence and basking in the radiance of their inflated egos. They become master puppeteers, manipulating every opportunity to their advantage. However, summoning the courage to fight back can break you free from their suffocating grasp. Refuse to let them mold or dictate your perspective. Assert your independence and stand your ground. As you begin to question their hidden agendas and assert your autonomy, the narcissist's carefully constructed world crumbles into a chaotic abyss, leaving them bewildered and disoriented. When they fail to elicit the desired reaction from you, their aggression may surge. Remember, their interests are exclusively self-serving. They artfully manipulate and contort circumstances to fulfill their desires. Stay vigilant regarding their intentions and resolutely resist their influence to emerge victorious. Stand tall, unwavering in your commitment to preserving your independence. Number 2. Breaking free from the narcissist's drama cycle. In life, we may find ourselves swept into the whirlwind of someone else's drama from time to time. Yet, for the narcissist, drama isn't just an occasional occurrence, it's the very essence of their being. They possess a remarkable talent for entangling you in their tumultuous and chaotic scenarios, which can take a toll on your emotional well-being. However, there is a silver lining. You have the power to regain control by stepping out of their ceaseless performance. Despite their outward confidence, narcissists harbor deep insecurities and an unquenchable need for codependence. Drama becomes their refuge, where they constantly seek attention and validation. By setting firm boundaries and steadfastly refusing to participate in their theatrical productions, you send a clear message that you will not be manipulated. Breaking free from their grip may present initial challenges, but it's a crucial step toward preserving your long-term peace of mind. Refuse to be entangled in their toxic and emotionally draining web. Redirect your energy towards what truly matters and disengage completely. Number 3. Revealing their web of deceit. Confronting someone about their lies can be a painful ordeal, especially when the perpetrator is someone you care about deeply. However, dealing with narcissists adds another layer of complexity. They possess an uncanny ability to twist the truth to serve their own interests, often portraying themselves as victims, a bitter reality to accept. In addition to manipulating their feelings and intentions, they employ various tactics to achieve their desired outcomes. Yet, once you expose their manipulative and self-centered schemes, they quickly build defensive walls. Narcissists engage in a relentless battle to protect their illusions of grandeur, fearing vulnerability and weakness above all else. Number 4. Facing public scrutiny. For a narcissist, few things are more terrifying than the prospect of public humiliation and exposure. Their obsession with maintaining an image of flawless superiority makes them extremely susceptible to embarrassment, threaten their fragile ego, and they immediately go into defense mode, desperate to preserve their carefully constructed facade. A narcissist stripped of their mask in a public setting is a nervous, anxious figure, far from the image of grandeur they strive to project. It's not uncommon to encounter friends or colleagues whose inappropriate behavior has gone unchallenged for too long. Confronting such behavior, though uncomfortable, can serve as a wake-up call they desperately need. Never underestimate the impact of holding them accountable for their actions. By standing up for yourself and addressing the issue directly, you assert your boundaries and make it clear that their abusive behavior will not be tolerated. Number 5. Mastering your own narrative. The quest for autonomy and control is inherent to human nature, a fundamental aspect of our being. However, in the realm of narcissists, this longing for control transforms into an insatiable obsession. They relentlessly pursue dominance and power, leaving little room for anyone else's agency. The relentless demands and oppressive presence of a narcissist can chip away at your sense of self. It becomes crucial to reclaim your autonomy, firmly asserting that you refuse to be a pawn in their manipulative schemes or a passive observer to their whims. By establishing firm boundaries and asserting your own authority, you reclaim the reins of power. Refuse to let the narcissist diminish your worth or dictate your path. Take charge of your life, making decisions that resonate with your true self. Remember, your life is a precious gift, and you alone have the power to shape its course. Number 6. The art of tactful critique. For a narcissist, few things are as devastating as criticism, particularly when it comes to their physical appearance. Their deep-seated insecurities make any commentary on their looks a sensitive point of contention. Criticizing their appearance can puncture their inflated ego, causing it to deflate further. If you find yourself needing to offer feedback on their appearance, tread carefully with your words. Choose language that is gentle and empathetic, avoiding any hint of harsh judgment. For example, you might diplomatically suggest that their outfit doesn't quite align with your usual style or express concern with empathy, asking, "Is everything okay? You seem a bit tired." Number 7. Harnessing the strength of reserved praise. Navigating a relationship with a narcissist who perpetually hungers for validation and admiration can feel like an exhausting emotional marathon. Genuine connections built on authenticity are often overshadowed by the relentless pursuit of praise. However, withholding praise and attention from a narcissist can trigger a tumultuous emotional cascade. Narcissists are adept at deploying manipulative tactics, resorting to emotional coercion to ensure a steady stream of adoration. When denied the accolades they crave, their demeanor can swiftly spiral into chaos. It's crucial to recognize that you cannot control a narcissist's self-worth. Your power lies in how you choose to engage with them. Therefore, withholding praise and attention should be executed with care, minimizing unnecessary conflict and distress. Remember, you owe no one your affection, time, or energy. Prioritize your own well-being by setting clear boundaries and practicing self-care. Number 8. Exposing the veil of deceit. Observing a loved one endure turbulent times can weigh heavily on the heart. Yet, witnessing the manipulative conduct of a narcissist adds an extra layer of complexity. These individuals, adept at assuming victimhood to secure validation, employ various tactics to fulfill their insatiable craving for attention. It's crucial to realize that you bear no burden for a narcissist's emotional state. Despite their relentless efforts to persuade you otherwise, narcissists view any critique as a direct assault on their self-worth. Their relentless pursuit of approval blinds them to their own faults. However, you're not obligated to endorse their actions or jeopardize your own well-being. You're not tasked with fixing someone who adamantly refuses to mend themselves. Number 9. Navigating the stormy seas. Maintaining composure in the presence of a narcissist is no small feat, but is of utmost importance. These individuals thrive on discord, often provoking conflicts and disputes, yet you have the power to regain control by managing your emotional reactions. It's vital to recognize that narcissists excel at manipulation, seizing any opportunity to assert dominance. They may purposefully say or do things to elicit a response from you. By resisting the urge to react, you diminish their power, prompting them to seek attention elsewhere. While it's natural to feel irritation, it's essential to refrain from participating in their mind games. You're not obligated to engage with anyone who doesn't positively contribute to your life. Remember, you're not responsible for a narcissist's actions. Number 10. Revealing the illusion. Narcissists are masters of deception, adept at shielding their false personas by any means necessary. Exposing their facade can trigger reactions ranging from anger to aggression or fear. Their entire identity hinges on these constructed personas, tirelessly seeking validation from those around them. Unfortunately, this insatiable need for admiration often causes harm to those closest to them. However, by recognizing the signs of narcissism and unraveling their behaviors, you empower yourself to set boundaries that safeguard your well-being. Though confronting a narcissist may seem daunting, it's essential not to let their self-centeredness cloud your judgment. Beneath their facade of grandiosity lies deep vulnerability and low self-esteem. By bravely expressing your emotions and vocalizing your feelings, you embark on a journey of healing and personal growth. The revelation of their true character may incite anxiety and stress within narcissists, as they invest significant effort into maintaining their deceptive personas. Yet, you hold the power to expose their authentic selves and reclaim your sense of worth. Navigating relationships with narcissists can be draining, but arming yourself with knowledge and tools is crucial. Consider subscribing to our channel or leaving a comment below to stay informed and join ongoing discussions. Together, we can combat narcissistic abuse and foster healthier relationships. Your support is invaluable and greatly appreciated. Ever pondered why some individuals emerging from narcissistic abuse are engulfed in clutter? It transcends mere disarray in a room or disorder on a desk. It delves far beneath the surface. If you're grappling with this enigma, then this presentation is tailored for you. Let's dissect it, shall we? Firstly, consider clutter as a silent plea. Have you ever stepped into a space and been inundated by the chaos? Now, envision that chaos not merely as scattered items, but as a profound reflection of inner turmoil. For those who've weathered narcissistic abuse, clutter serves as a tacit call for aid. It's their psyche's method of articulating the profound battles and emotional upheaval endured. The clutter morphs into a visible manifestation of the skirmishes waged behind closed doors, a poignant reminder of the silent tussle with a past narcissistic figure. It transcends mere disorder. It symbolizes internal strife, an entreaty for empathy and solidarity. Now let's embark on an illustrative journey to illuminate this concept further. Imagine traversing through a scenario where you've grappled with manipulation and mind games, akin to a tumultuous emotional roller coaster ride. In the aftermath, your psyche resembles a battlefield, strewn with the remnants of conflict. Envision yourself perpetually navigating a shifting emotional terrain, contending with the caprices of a narcissistic influence. The clutter you behold serves as a tangible embodiment of this internal tumult. Consider the heap of clothes atop the chair or the scattered papers adorning the desk. They transcend mere disarray, symbolizing the arduous struggles of yesteryears. In essence, the clutter functions as a silent entreaty for comprehension, forbearance, and recuperation amidst the tumultuous aftermath of the tempest. Now let's delve into the second reason, embracing the control freak mode. In this segment, let's explore why individuals who've endured narcissistic abuse may exhibit tendencies towards control, particularly regarding clutter. Picture this scenario. You've endured someone meddling with every aspect of your life, playing mind games as if it were a twisted pastime. Amidst this chaos, clutter becomes your clandestine arsenal. It serves as a declaration, proclaiming, "In this realm of my existence, I hold the reins." It transcends mere disorganization. It symbolizes the reclamation of authority in a world that once felt utterly chaotic. Consider a scenario where every decision seemed dictated by external forces, leaving you feeling like a marionette on strings. Clutter becomes your act of defiance, your means of asserting, "While I may not have had control then, I certainly do now." That seemingly haphazard pile of belongings on your desk becomes your platform for decision-making, however trivial it may seem, whether it's choosing where to place your coffee mug. It signifies a small triumph in a battle for autonomy that once appeared insurmountable. Therefore, in this context, clutter serves as a vehicle for reclaiming authority and proclaiming, "This space is mine, and I dictate the rules." Now let's delve into the next reason, which is truly intriguing: clutter as a distraction game. Let's unravel the concept of clutter as a subtle diversion tactic. Picture yourself grappling with emotional wounds inflicted by narcissistic abuse. It's akin to navigating through an emotional minefield. Clutter emerges as a strategic maneuver, a means to sidestep those minefields of pain. Consider this scenario. You clutch onto assorted items, akin to emotional bandages, offering fleeting comfort. It transcends mere disarray. It's a calculated distraction from the daunting introspection and the arduous healing journey lying in wait. Imagine a pile of possessions you've accumulated over time, perhaps old letters, trinkets, or miscellaneous items. It morphs into a barrier against the emotional landmines, a temporary respite from the profound wounds inflicted by narcissistic abuse. Pay attention. In this context, clutter serves as a security blanket, a diversion signaling, "Don't probe too deeply into the genuine pain. Focus on these objects instead." It surpasses mere disorderliness. It's a calculated strategy to navigate through the emotional minefield left in the wake of the narcissistic tempest. Greetings, viewers. It's quite surprising that 90% of you haven't hit the subscribe button yet. If you're finding this video helpful and insightful, demonstrating your support by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel would be immensely appreciated. Now, let's venture into reason number 4, shall we? Reason number 4, executive functioning in crisis. Now, what exactly does this entail? Allow me to illustrate with an analogy. Envision your brain as a bustling office, constantly making decisions, mapping out plans, and essentially running the show. However, enduring narcissistic abuse is like a tempest hitting that office. Suddenly, the filing cabinets are overturned, papers are strewn about, and the once organized system descends into chaos. Clutter then becomes the tangible manifestation of this internal upheaval. It's not merely about a disorganized room. It's a signal that the brain's usual operations are struggling in the aftermath of surviving the narcissistic storm. Let's delve into a concrete scenario. Imagine grappling with the aftermath of manipulation and gaslighting. Your once orderly mind, akin to a well-run office, is now besieged by a tempest of stress and trauma. Everyday tasks suddenly feel like navigating treacherous terrain. Organizing, planning, and decision-making become as daunting as scaling a rugged mountain. That seemingly chaotic heap of clothes on the chair isn't merely a result of laziness. It's a poignant symbol of the compromised executive functioning induced by the trauma of narcissistic abuse. In this light, clutter serves as a visible testament to the struggle of a mind endeavoring to regain its footing after enduring the storm. Let's delve into the fifth reason, finding solace in objects. Let's discuss the profound impact of emotional wounds and how clutter can serve as a temporary salve for the soul. Surviving narcissistic abuse often leaves deep scars, right? In this context, clutter serves as a symbolic means to patch up those wounds temporarily. It's not merely about accumulating random items. It's about seeking fleeting comfort amidst the chaos. Imagine this scenario. You've escaped an environment rife with manipulation and emotional turmoil. Clutter becomes a method to fill the void, even if only symbolically. The items you hoard act as emotional placeholders, offering a semblance of solace. Whether it's gifts from a friend, borrowed books from family, or various trinkets, each item serves as a reminder of the support surrounding you. It's not just about disorder. It's a way to convey, I can temporarily bridge this emotional gap with these objects. In essence, clutter transcends mere disarray. It's a poignant expression from a mind that's weathered the storm. If you've endured narcissistic abuse, know that you're not alone. Reach out, seek assistance, and remember, every small step forward is a step toward healing. Stay grounded and let the journey